Hi, I'm AJ, and it's my show today. Which means, of course, I'm going to be talking about random things that have no connection to each other. Just the important stuff. Sure. First of which is a story, well, kind of digging into my personal peeve, hatred, that kind of thing, involving, well, Walmart. If you know me at all, I despise Walmart. Used to work for them. Glad I got away a long time ago. Anyway, a while ago you may have heard about their whole bribing scandal in Mexico, saying, and they delved into it and said, well, it's just part of the culture, and we were kind of more victims. It's the only way to get business done in Mexico. Well, turns out not so much. When you really get into it, as, well, the Times did, the New York Times did, they were actually the instigators in this particular situation. They actually were the ones to step forward as a city was trying to protect its pyramids and its national landmarks from getting overrun by, well, supermarkets like Walmart. And Walmart stepped in and says, well, here's $52,000. How about now? Yeah, guess what? That's wrong, and you're not getting away with it this time. And for the next story, we're going to flip over to Europe for the death of something that should have died a long time ago, namely ACTA. If you don't remember what that is, it's similar to SOPA, and people, if you don't know what that was, basically internet control, trying to crack down on piracy and stuff, which is fine. Well, ACTA was more about counterfeiting, that kind of stuff. At the same time, its language, just as everything else, has been trying to control the internet way too broad, way too non-specific. And so people have been against it for a long time, and now it has finally completely died. It was trying to survive in the EU for a while. There were a few people and groups trying to push it forward, trying to go under the table and do different things with it. And you know what? Finally, it was brought back out to the light, and judges said, no, this cannot be done. This is illegal. Stop it. Kill it. And it's gone. So, hallelujah. Now, that doesn't mean things like this are going to end, but it does mean we're one step, beyond what we were before. Sticking in Europe for a little bit, but centralizing down into France, and no, we're not talking about the rich leaving that country for once. There's been a bit of a controversy, if you will. There's a couple of French parents who had a child was born on September 11th, and decided to name him Jihad. Oh. And, well, recently sent their son to school with a shirt saying, on the back it said, I am Jihad, born September 11th, and on the front it said, I am a bomb. Now, the parents have been arrested for this right now, and the controversy being, should they just be, looked down on for bad taste, or should they really be arrested? Is this something they should be arrested for? Some people are saying, well, they're making a political statement, and it is not really something they should be cracked down on. They put I am a bomb on a child's shirt. No, that causes child endangerment. Yes, they need to be arrested for this. And my stress levels are peaking, so we're going to jump into space, because that's what I do. I don't have any pictures for you right now, but you need to check out the article, because what I'm about to tell you is going to blow your mind. And that is, NASA is testing a new spacesuit that looks remarkably similar to that of Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story movies. It literally has the white, the green stripes, the bubble dome. Oh, such a good idea. We've needed this in space for so long. The reason why we haven't is, well, the pressures of space, in a spacesuit, that kind of stuff can blow. But we have the materials now to be able to do something like this. And all I have to say is, why did we have to cancel the shuttle program when we can come up with stuff like this? Next story is really more of a side note. Here on the Extraordinary Times, we tend to cover North Korea and South Korea rather more than possibly other people, simply because there's a lot happening over there that we think the world needs to know about. This little bit right here, though, is the fact that South Korea has completed their recent elections and have voted in a female president. Her name is Park Geun-hye. And so far seems to be rather, well, of course, popular, but actually competent in what she's been doing. So maybe this might bring forward more peace between the two countries, or North Korea just, throwing out quips about how South Korea can only be led by a woman. And our last story of the day goes out to more movie fans, that kind of stuff. If you're a fan of Riddick, or the Chronicles of Riddick, or Pitch Black, any of that kind of stuff, you will be happy, because the next Riddick movie finally has a release date. Now, there has been a few pushbacks, that kind of stuff, a few delays, but it is now completely set to be put out September 6th, 2013. So less than a year from now, we're going to get a new Riddick movie. This is going to be awesome. Check it out. If you don't know anything about the Riddick movies, go watch them. Starts out with Pitch Black, then the Chronicles of Riddick, and read up on some of the video games you don't really want to play them, because it is an awesome storyline. I just got into it like a year ago or so. Check it out. Cool. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us here on Extraordinary Times. Little note here. Chances are pretty low we're going to get much show stuff out next week. Might do a Friday show or something like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't know. Things are looking kind of gray right now. Lots of different plans. Anyway, if you like the show, like it, favorite, subscribe over here if you have not yet. Share us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Like us on our Facebook page. If you want to look on there, there are a few prizes and stuff. If we get enough likes within a certain amount of time, there will be prizes involved. And always, be aware.